Autumn Colosky from Maranatha Baptist Academy in Watertown, Wisconsin, and today I will be performing Just One Big Happy Family. It is the last Friday afternoon of school in the tiny village of Higginsville. Miss Crockett is preparing her pupils for their final appearance before the arrival of the grown-ups. Now, Henrietta, when you and Henry are singing your farewell song, wave your handkerchief gracefully, like this. Remember, you're not trying to flag a train. Yes, practice it once more. Oh, mercy on us. Just like working a pump handle. Henrietta, wave it more like a fairy queen would wave her wand. See? Yes, practice it once more. That's better. And Maudie, I know you're having hay fever again, but just try to forget it. No, Maudie, don't sniffle. Use your handkerchief. You've lost it? Well, I guess you'll just have to sit by your sister and use hers. And Tommy, please remember you don't need to hitch up your pants this afternoon. Just have faith in your new suspenders. Oh, gracious me, here they all come. Books and desks, positions, Josiah, Elmer, Susie Bell. Oh, good afternoon. Welcome to each and all of you. Just take those seats along the side and rear, please. Do, mi, sol. Glad welcome to you, glad welcome to you. We're glad you are here in our classroom so dear. Oh, thank you. We're so glad you enjoyed our song of greeting. It typifies the courteous demeanor of each and every one of our dear boys and girls in our one big happy family. Oh, I am so sorry, Mrs. Willoughby. Now, who threw chalk at Mrs. Willoughby? Nobody? I suppose it sailed through the air all by itself. Come now, who did it?
Please, teacher, Tommy Trout did it, but he was aiming for me.
I'm amazed. Tommy, apologize at once to Mrs. Willoughby. I'm sorry I missed Susie Bell, Mrs. Willoughby. That will do. Now, sit down and prepare for your performance. And now, dear friends, we shall open our program this afternoon with a recitation by Tommy Trout, 2nd grade. Tommy, are you chewing gum? And on the last day of school. All right, now, you may speak your piece. Tommy, stop that fidgeting and speak it. Proceed. Mrs. Kitty, sleek and fat, and her kittens 4, fell asleep upon the mat by the kitchen door. Mrs. Kitty heard a noise, and up she dumped in glee. She dumped in glee, Kittens! Maybe that's the mouse. Let us go and see. Creeping, silently they stole, but the little mouse had gone, back within its hole. That was very good, Tommy. Much better than I had expected, in fact. And now, Lulu Bing, one of my 7th grade girls, has been learning the new steps in ballet this year from the Fairyfoot Correspondence course in ballet. She will now give us a sample, a generous sample, we hope, of her interpretive art. That was charming, Lulu. And now, Ernest Poots, one of my talented 4th grade boys, will render a recitation. His New Brother by Joseph C. Lincoln. Say, I've got a little brother, never teased to have another. But he's here. They just went ahead and bought him. And last week, the doctor brought him. Wasn't that queer? He's so small, it's just amazing. And you think he was blazing. His nose is red like a berry, and he's bald like Uncle Jerry on the head. Why, he isn't worth $1. All he does is cry and holler more and more. He won't sit up, you can't arrange him, and now we've got to feed him and dress him, and we really didn't need him more than a frog. Why'd they have to buy the baby brother when they know I'd a good deal rather have a dog? That was good. But remember, modesty is the mother of all virtues. And now, our highly esteemed mayor, president of our school board, son of our first settler, and founder of Higginsville, Mr. Jeremiah T. Higgins, is to render the speech of the afternoon, honoring our valedictorian. the 8th grade who has made the highest grades in becoming conduct. I deem it a great honor to present the Honorable Jeremiah T. Higgins. Good afternoon, fellow citizens, students, and, Miss Crockett. Today is an important day in the making of Higginsville history, for we have met today to pull from the ranks of Higginsville youth one who may someday enter a greater hall of fame than the hall of, excellent grades and, meritorious conduct. Be that as it may I digress here to say that high conduct and seemly scholarship should not be a difficult task under the, gentle persuasion of Miss Crockett. But let us take a chance and turn the pages of the future and see perchance what the roseate dawn of coming years offers our young valedictorian. He may become a famed minister of the gospel. Oh, don't look so surprised, Miss Crockett. He may indeed. He may become a great lawyer, a renowned astronomer, or he may become the mayor of some fair city like Higginsville. Ah, but listen, even now I hear countless millions singing the praises of his noble name. By the way, Miss Crockett, what is the name of the valedictorian this year? What is the name?
Yes, what is his name?
Well, you see, it's Sarah Ann Simpkins. You see, this is the first year we've had a girl in the valedictory, but women are going into all sorts of professions nowadays. In fact, Sarah's speech is entitled, "Oh, excuse me, my dear Mr. Higgins, had you entirely finished?" You had. Oh, your speech was an inspiration to us all. And now, Miss Sarah Ann Simpkins will give us her valedictory speech, the speech we've all been waiting for.
Honored parents, teachers, friends, and fellow students, this is surely the happiest day of my life. But I spoke with fear. I spoke with fear to my dear teacher of my inability to undress you. To address you upon this vast subject, the glorious future of the American
Whistle, Sarah.
woman. To stand before you today and be allowed to squeak in honor of womankind is an honor deeply reciprocated. Many people sink in a sea of bewilderment when they reflect upon the future of the American woman. The average man can only see woman only as put high upon the pedestal, cooking, sweeping, swashing, and swearing. I mean caring for her child. Yet, hearken unto me, dear friends, who fought and overcame the stench of reeking saloon? Woman. Who won the vote? Woman. Who thumped up radium? Woman. Who brings man into this world? Woman. And I hereby prosify a continued epic trailing glory. I co-wrote that famous quotation, "The free male is bigger than the whale." I mean male. And I hereby prosify that there will set one day in the White House of Washington, D.C., a woman. Oh, wonderful, swear and wonderful. I was snare, Mr. Sniggins. Dear me, and Mr. Higgins knew whereof when he spoke of your rosy future. And now, a little birdie has told me that down in our cool, spacious basement are 5 gallons of ice cream donated by the Willoughby Creamery Company and 10 delicious chocolate cakes donated by 10 mothers of our happy family. Class, attention, rise, in order, march. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's right.